Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Zero Strategy Game, and we're returning to a Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4. So, let's start out with our thing. So, we are mostly attacking Japan, and we are also fighting against Spain up over here, coming in from Portugal. I'm hoping that we can overwhelm them a little bit more than we did last time around, at least. So, yeah, we are, well, the French and Americans, they're not really successful driving them back over here, so I'm hoping that our front line over here will stabilize that a little bit. So that'd be fantastic. We are pushing the Japanese out of there, so that's kind of nice. And down here, there's a fairly large force of Japanese forces there. So let's see whether we can do anything about that. Ooh, we are intercepting some convoys up over here. That's very nice. With our capital ships, so let's try to sink a couple of them. That'd be nice. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Couple of convoys lost. There we go. Another engagement there. That's fairly lovely. And actually, here we go. We can invite to faction our Polish friends. So let's actually do that. They're going to accept that immediately. That's perfectly fine with us. Let's go ahead on our intel over here. And I suppose you're going to join immediately. That means we're going to get all of these guys back. They're going to be over here. That's nice. And, oh yeah, even the one that was being detained there. That's fine. And the Dutch are always calling all of these guys in. So let's get over here and let's get these guys. Can we give you back your territory? I think we can. It's just something that you very rarely do. So there are the exiled governments. That's fine. Managed subjects. All of that's okay, I suppose. Is it a diplomacy option that I do have over here? No, it's not. Jesus, how did you do that? I think it's in terms of Poland over here? Yeah, return territory. Yes, let's return everything to Poland. That is fine. Oh, I would have thought you'd be getting a little bit more territory here, even like this area up here. So no, there's no claim by Poland on that, so that's interesting. Okay, nevertheless, that should substantially increase the capacity of Poland. It also reduces our factories, of course, a little bit, but all in all, we seem to be fine in that regard. So, yeah, that's fine. Happy to have Poland back in the game. That's nice. Let's briefly look on the construction over here. We're still repairing quite a couple of damaged factories in Germany, so that should be okay. Yeah, and most of this is fine as well. Yeah, okay, so that's all something that we are not really doing. Okay, and okay, the game is just a little bit weird in that regard. It will update at some point. So that's fine. Yeah, we've got Poland back on board. That's nice. Let's look at our operatives then. We've got someone who is capable of building our ideology. Yeah. Okay, you can do that. So let's have you boost our ideology in Baghdad. Now, I can't do that because I would actually need you. Okay, you're a linguist. You are going to build a network here in Poland. Can you boost the ideology now? No, you can't. So we do need at least a little bit of capabilities here. So yeah. Okay, let's send you off towards building some base here in Tehran. That should be okay. So yeah, you guys are now building that up. That's fine. At some point, we're going to boost democracy over there, because that should give us a very nice boost all in all. Okay, you guys are still pretty much winning over there. That's nice. Yeah, still sinking about a couple of convoys here. All in all, that's pretty good. Still 18 divisions down there. That's such a significant force there. Right, where are you guys going? Excuse me. Okay, you are battling a couple of Japanese destroyers up over here with a couple of battle cruisers and our own destroyers. So that's interesting. They are bringing in more ships here. So I wonder who these guys really are. But yeah, we are sinking at least a couple of their destroyers, which is nice. Yeah, but not really more than one, until now at least. Yeah, so they're bringing in another light cruiser here. But yeah, all of their light ships sunk. I'm happy about that. That is fairly good. Right, very nice indeed, actually. Right, so that's great. Good. Everything fine over here? Yeah, pretty much. You guys are still pushing into the Philippines. That is fairly nice. Good. Alright, and we are still bombing Japan, so that's all good. A couple of battles over here. I don't suppose they are sending out their carrier fleet. No, they are not. Alright. Good. So, Spain. Anywhere where we can push up. Well, maybe we want to concentrate a little bit more and push up in specific regions. Specifically down here would be nice. I mean, Madrid would be lovely. We don't have overwhelming power anywhere, but there are places where we can potentially concentrate some forces. And where they might be a little bit weaker. So, for example, over here, I mean, this is not the greatest attack pattern, but still, we've got 4 divisions. They only got 3. They seem to be fairly weak over here in terms of material, so yeah, I think we're going to be able to overwhelm them here. Fairly lovely. Good, there we go. You know what, let's try to push through and just increase the length of the combo, the length of the front line for these guys, and just do that in force, please. Okay, yeah, we're coming in here. We're being flanked. We're directly attacking the next place. But yeah, we're overwhelming them. That's good to see. I like it. That's nice. Good. You know what? You guys get down here. Make sure that we are not being overrun over here. That's fine. Yeah, and we are getting in here slightly staggered, which is not nice. But all in all, it seems to be fine. You know what? You guys, can you attack here for a second, just to pin these guys in, really. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab you guys, and we're going to bring you down here into that area. That's fine. Good. Okay, you are attacking over here. That's not getting anywhere. Is this Dutch troops? Does seem to be Dutch... Yeah, another Dutch troops. Fine. Okay, you know what? Let's try to support them over here and then come into their rear over here. This just might work. So that would be lovely indeed. Right, okay, you guys have dealt with all of these guys. That's actually kind of surprising. I had not expected that we'd be able to get through here so quickly. In that case, though, let's move up there. And let's try to bring further troops down here into this little gap. Try to exploit that, make it just much more difficult for them. Okay, they are coming in over here. We are still attacking there. That's fine. Don't have any further troops over here, but we have further troops down there. So yeah, I think we're going to concentrate these guys here all a little bit more on the northern part of the front. Hopefully making some progress there instead of just piecemeal being spread out everywhere. So yeah, let's try to do it like this. Maybe this is going to work out. Someone is not fulfilling all of the import requests, so let's reduce that a little bit over here. Maybe that's going to be fine. Do we need not that much? Yeah, still be okay, I suppose. Good. Oh, Jesus. You know what? We're not watching Japan here for a second, and they're losing a ton of convoys. I really wonder how many they've got. Do we know anything about that? If we do look at the intel over here, what does that tell us on the convoys? 66. I think they must be pretty close to losing them all. So yeah, let's see about that. Right, you guys, can you try to boost ideology now? Yeah, you can. So that's lovely. Good. Okay, fine. You're doing that. Josephine Baker, you are well groomed. Let's try to do that as well over here. Your linguist, no infiltrator. That's fine. Let's try to build. I mean, we are doing stuff over here. Infiltrate the army. Let's try to infiltrate the Air Force. And we've got a couple of good infiltrators over here, don't we? Well, at least one. Yeah, there we go. Commencement ready. There you go. I would love to get a little bit more info on the Soviet Air Force. So that's fine. Good. You guys looking pretty good. Would be lovely to capture these areas there. Don't think we can. Still big battles down here. Just mostly convoy raiding though. So that's all fine. Good. I like it. Right, and then up over here, we do need to be careful that we can manage to break through in various places over here. Okay, you guys are actually moving into here. So that, I think, is fantastic. Let's try to get there. And let's try to get rid of, make a minor encirclement over here. And just try to get rid of all of these guys here. That would be at least 4 divisions, so that would be fantastic. You know what? That seems to be a good approach here to to be able to strike onto Brazil. Wouldn't that be lovely? Sorry, not Brazil, Madrid, of course. Right, you guys are fine over here. Let's get over there. Let's try to cut off their retreat as well. Right, you are moving into here. That's fine, though. Let's try to continue pushing through down there. Okay, we've got a single division up over here. I suppose you could try to attack over there. Maybe some of our allies are going to join in, and that should then be enough to really push forward with that attack. Right, let's get over here. I think this is alright. Okay, you guys do support that attack. You guys are fine over here. We are attacking Madrid. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere, but it's still nice to see that we might just be able to do that. Right, let's try to flank in here in the northern path. That should be okay. Yeah, we are winning over here now, so that's good too. Now, you're moving a little bit weird. Can you just attack into there? And then once we win over here, we're going to take all of these guys. We're going to support this attack here. And that should deal with this stuff fairly nicely. Good. Okay, you guys try to support this now. That's fine. You're going to attack over here. Great. You basically busted all of these guys. Lovely indeed. Yeah, and the attack on Madrid itself, just no way that is going anywhere. We can try to flank around here and try to isolate their capital at least. Yeah, and we are really making some nice progress down here. Oh, look at that! The Greeks are doing a naval invasion again on Spain there, as they did in China of all places. Convoys, convoys, convoys. Yeah, just all of that is just convoys. Still lovely, because that will basically strangle the Japanese and basically mean that they are going to completely collapse, I believe. Right, okay, up over here, they are starting to send more forces down there, as we would kind of expect, but nevertheless, so are we. So I think we are a little bit more successful in building up a lot of troops here. So let's see whether we can... No. I did not mean to send you back there. I do mean to funnel you into the area around Madrid. Right, okay, that looks fairly weak down here for a second. So let's try to exploit that weakness that we are seeing there. Okay, you have gone into here. Let's stay there for a second. Yeah, we are actually going into Madrid here, so that's nice. Okay, yeah, that is a good win over here, I believe. But you guys are going to be attacked now. That's fine. You are going to win this defensive battle. So let's grab at least, you know what, let's grab the infantry guys. Let's move in there. And the artillery guys are going to support that battle. And that should be won fairly easily. There we go. And we are in Madrid. That's good. And let's have you guys both come down there. You guys are fine too. Oh, and look at that. The Italians have landed down here in Spain. That's good to see. And they actually are pushing out the front line there a little bit for. So, yeah, they're just being overwhelmed over here at the Spanish. So, I don't think we're going to see them hold out for that much longer. Oh, we have some resistance to occupation, but we've also got the ability to put down a couple of units, and that's lovely. Okay, let's put them down in Greater London. And these guys should be deployed fairly soon, and then we're going to assign them to various of these armies here. Why are you not being deployed? We could, like, preemptively deploy you, or what? Yeah, we do need a couple of more artillery pieces, so that's fine. Yeah, now we've got unassigned divisions. Okay, that's 6 divisions over here. And let's assign all of them to you. And that should enable us to start a little bit there. Right, how close is Japan to Spain to surrendering? About halfway. So that's nice. Where do we have the most victory points? 10 over there, 3 there. Another 1 over here, 3, 1. That's another 10 down there. And there are a couple down here. So, you know what? Let's try to just cut them in half. Going to Valencia down here. This is not a very dedicated plan over here. Ooh, we've got this. That's very good at least, actually. So, yeah, I do think we are researching this. That's nice. Engineering, you know what? Let's go for rockets. I think that is going to be very useful over time. Right, and you guys are just going to advance towards Valencia. And yeah, I think fairly soon we are going to see that at least Spain is going to completely collapse. Interesting that we are losing so many albacores down there. Right. Still, we are not seeing their capital fleets. Philippines basically mopped up, and Japan must be feeling the tension here in China. Greece doing well. We are on a roll down here. Remember, we don't have any tanks. I mean, our units, our ground units, were never really anything that we emphasized altogether. So yeah, let's see. Right, you can move down there, and Valencia here is being cut off from the west, and I think that should basically settle the fate of Spain in our favor here. Lovely. I like it. I like to see this, my friends. Well, let's move you up over there. Link up with the Greeks. So where's your capital now? In Sevilla. So that basically means all of the northern stuff up here should be more or less finished. So yeah, let's get you guys here. Get you onto an offensive line. Just so that you're building up some preparation and stuff. Right, and you guys here can actually also try to support the attack on Sevilla once you're done. Right, and let's just generically advance everyone here. Good, yeah, you guys are fine. You are capturing all of this area down here. Yeah, so that should basically settle itself as well. You guys managed to go over there, that's good. Yeah, come on, just surrender, you know this is worthless. Okay, they are not out of supply yet because they still have the ability to supply them over there. Interesting. Also interesting that there's another battle for Gibraltar down there, which I think this time they're not going to win. They are able to stabilize somewhat. We've lost a little bit of the momentum that we had down here. But nevertheless, all in all, I think we are still doing pretty good over here. So, yeah, let's try to capture some territory there. It's all going to go to Portugal, of course, but still. Peace Conference, yeah. Ooh, no. This is not us. This is the Soviet Union annexing Afghanistan. Oh, actually converting Afghanistan to a puppet government. Interesting. I would have thought they would take that themselves. Right, we've got further unassigned divisions up over here. 18 of them. So that's pretty nice. Okay, one of you, you're going to get there. One, two, just... Can I select you individually? Yeah. So, 1, 2. Okay, let's do that differently. Let's just deselect everyone. Right. Is it 6 divisions? No, there's 2. Right, you're going to be assigned to that. That's fine. Okay, 13 more. That does mean basically 3 of you are going to be assigned to... No, basically all of you are going to be assigned to the 2nd Army down there. Good. Okay, yeah, I like it. Right. It's a big mess down here, but this corridor is being held kind of okay, so yeah, we are still pushing against them there, so that's fine. Okay, you are coming into there to attack. Let's try to support that attack there, so that's fine. Yeah, and you guys try to get Granada. I think once we have Sevilla, probably they're going to collapse. Right, more unassigned divisions, okay. Yeah, you're going to get to 2nd Army. Yeah, and finally the French-American forces are pushing them back into Spain proper. They're out of France, so that's good to see as well. Nice. Okay, you guys, again, going to Malaga. Lovely. Okay, and Gibraltar did fall another time, so that's unfortunate, but not the biggest deal, I would say. Right. Okay, you guys, can you advance? Nice. Okay, let's get into their rear over there. There's no way that they can hold out too long over here. Right, let's get into Granada itself. Malaga might be a little bit too far for now. So, nevertheless, we're doing good. Okay, good. Some battle over here. Yeah, so they are sending in convoys to supply their northern armies. And that is hurting them, so yeah, I like to see that. Good. Strategic Burgos. Slice them in just many, many more pieces. Okay, now we're winning over here. You guys are advancing towards over there. That's great, but I think at that point you can probably try to outflank them. I think we're going to be fairly sure that we're going to win over here. Okay, not so much that we're going to win over there, though. That's interesting. So they are attacking across the river, but yeah, our organization is so low that this is starting to look a little bit worrisome. Okay, right, you guys continue to push. Primarily, really, so that you're... Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, you're defending now, that's fine. And you're going to come in to help them, good. Yeah, if we could cut across over here, basically all of these guys would be just lost for sure. So that would be great. Okay, we will need to take a look at the second army in a while to see where exactly they're going with that. You know what? Screw that, let's attack here. Do a counter-attack, I think they should be fairly low on organization. Yeah, but they are doing so much better in terms of organization and defensive terrain, so maybe that's just not going to work for now. Right, let's continue to push down here. Attack with everyone who can. That should be fairly nice. Okay, more divisions down here. Home defense, overseas defense, fast army. Didn't know where I wanted to assign you. Okay, so you've got basically all good units, except for you, so let's assign you to that. That's fine, and you're going to be assigned to this. Okay, that looks better. Nice, I like it. Good. Defending over there successfully. You guys are all moving out. Being attacked over here. That's great, but look at this. Once we are defending over here, once we are winning this battle, I mean, we can probably get into there. And yeah, again, just cut off everyone. Yeah. Nice. Good. Okay, you guys are taking in force down there now, so I suppose that's fine. Let's try to get into the rear there. Just keep them off balance, as probably you know by now I like to do. If there's any potential to advance into anywhere, that is typically something that you should do. Right, as I said, over here. Yeah, and all of these guys, you can see they are starting to suffer attrition now. And they're going to be dealt with fairly quickly now, so yeah, I like that. Okay, and these guys are starting to suffer some supply issues as well, so that is definitely good. Right, let's get into this position. Yeah, they're going to collapse. I mean, no chance that they're going to hold out here for just really any... I don't think they're going to be here by the end of July. Right, you're doing fine over here. Yeah, and it looks like they're retreating from Sevilla, so I would be surprised if they were to hold out just even a couple of more days. There we go. And indeed, they have surrendered now. Good. Yeah, still some minor fighting up over here with Japanese units in Bilbao. Okay, this, you know, sometimes the alternative history is just a little bit too funny, honestly. So, yeah, let's get you over there. Let's try to attack into Bilbao. You guys will be fine, I think, there against these Japanese troops. Down here, everything seems to be a little bit messed up. How could they get Japanese troops down there? I didn't realize that they were doing that. That's kind of funny. Right, this is... How do we have a front line over here? Okay, because there are some guys down there. Right, let's try to get rid of them. You should be able to run fairly quickly. Then you guys, you're going to be tasked with just capturing this territory here. It's a hot mess down here, but it's alright, I suppose. And we are getting some territory here out of this. It's not the most important territory, mind you, but still, kind of funny to see. Right, okay, so that's all good. We've got more unassigned divisions. How many units did I recruit over here? Didn't quite remember doing all of that. Okay, fine. Overseas defense. Okay, you guys are sort of also a little bit of a mess, right? Yeah, nevertheless, let's assign some units to you for the moment. Right, and you guys can attack into here, just Make sure that that is a little bit decimated there. That's fine. You guys are moving down here anyway. So, yeah, that's looking great. And Bilbao is already under constant attack. So, yeah. You guys just gonna mop that up fairly quickly now. Less and less convoy losses here for the Japanese. And I think that is a sign that they are starting to see some losses then in terms of their ability to actually use convoys. So we are not intercepting as many because basically they're being screwed over. Right, okay. We are defending over here against a couple of Japanese troops. That's not a big deal. Okay, and the second army, you're mostly down here, right? So we've got now probably a lot of divisions that are going to try to do a crossing here. Now, I'm not sure that is the best idea then. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab all of these guys up over here, except for these 3 divisions. Basically, everyone who's still on their way. And I suppose your job could be to actually form a front line over here. So that we're actually getting a proper army into here. And overseas defense can then deal with other stuff for a little while there. That being said, I think you, my friend, and at least, let's say these 3 divisions over here, your guys could actually start to prepare for naval invasion here of this port here, so that we're just completely cutting them off. Okay, we've got some Japanese troops still there, that's fine. We are probably building this up. How is Japan looking in terms of the industry? Yeah, pretty much it's mostly damaged at this point. It's literally mostly damaged. 60% damage on their military factories, 72% on their other stuff. So yeah, they really should be losing a lot of confidence in their ability to wage war, which of course is what happened historically. A strategic bombing of Japan was actually a major factor in getting them to surrender, not just with the nukes, as everyone knows, but also specifically with the ability to mine their harbors. That was one of the most important issues that they had over here. Okay, are we really being engaged in an amphibious invasion in Bilbao by Japanese troops? You know, this is almost like the Russian 2nd Pacific Squadron when they were fighting, or what they thought were fighting, Japanese torpedo boats down here in Dover. So, yeah, a little bit silly, but there we are. Okay, you guys have basically done everything that I need down there, so that's actually super lovely. Right, let's get you guys then to be assigned to... No, not... Okay, I would like these guys here to be part of this front line. You're doing that. That's great. You guys doing that anyway. Let's actually do set towards training up as well, so that you're getting a little bit of experience once you're getting over there. Good. I like it. Nice. So basically Spain solved, including the Isla de Baleares. Yeah, including that. So that's good. Oh, they're still down here. We're going to leave that to the Americans. I don't really care about that, honestly. So, yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, what was that? Just convoys? Yeah, just convoys. So, no big battle down there. We are sending forces this way, that way. That's all good. We are dealing with them down there. Yeah, and it's curious to see that they're not completely collapsing over here. But it just appears that they aren't. So, we are going to need to, let's say... do a little bit of decimating of their force down there. Development in Australia done. That's also fairly nice. I think for second year, it might actually be good to focus on repairing stuff. We've repaired everything, pretty much everything except for the infrastructure, which we're going to deal with now. So that's actually super curious. So can we build more air bases down up here? We could build more in Memel and in Masurin. So yeah, let's get both of these built up. We've got a radar station here that is covering, well, at least a good proportion of mainland Russia, so that is good too. I suppose the infrastructure here could be a little bit better. How about the ports? Okay, let's build up the ports over here as well. And I think the infrastructure in at least Königsberg, so that we are doing a lot of good things over here. That's nice. Okay, now I was also building up its radar installation. which is nice, I suppose. Yeah, you're not currently covering much, but you will be, so that's nice. Good, yeah. And we're being attacked over here. This is fine. This is good too. Yeah, so what national focus? Then we could do New Zealand, we could do South Africa. I always like to do a little bit for Canada. How about China? Didn't we influence China? That would be nice. So what would we need? China exists, that's fine. But I think we would need at least air defenses, is that true? We've abandoned. Okay, you know what? Let's build this up and then try to influence China so that they're going to immediately join us. And Iraq is hopefully doing fine as well. Yeah, so we are building up some democratic support here. Oh, but that is going to take quite a while. Hopefully they're going to hold out for a while. That might be fine. Good. Okay. Nice. Right, so strategically, what is really our next big objective over here? Except for sinking Japanese fleets and convoys, how are we doing in terms of bombing their homeland? I mean, we've got 2,400 bombs. That's quite a number here. But I would really like to see whether we are bombing the northern parts a little bit more. It seems like we're mostly focusing on the southern bit here. That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, we're still doing a lot of damage here, but it seems to be mostly in the southern part. At least Tokyo is covered as well. Just don't know why we don't have the area up there. You're still doing counter intel. Let's actually get you to be building up some intelligence up over here. Maybe that's going to work. How about the Soviet Union? Okay, 180 days till we're infiltrating them there. Oh, that's fine. You guys could also build an intel network, at least in Moscow, so that we are increasing our coverage there. That should be fine. Good, and you know what? That, I think, is a fairly nice place to put in a cut. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy that Poland is on board with us again. Nice to see that these troops are coming back to the border here and supporting us. Nice to see that Portugal and France have been growing a little bit. Just like our position down here in Cordoba. So yeah, I'm happy. Good. And still a little bit weird to see the Japanese holding out in Casablanca, but you know that's just what it is. So there we go. Ooh, look at that. They have got 2 battleships up over here. Well, we don't really have much in terms of capabilities of striking here, so I don't think we can do much about that. But still interesting to see. And they're probably going to get to the area of Japan sooner rather than later, because I'm very confident that Casablanca and some of these areas here will slip out of their control fairly soon. So yeah. That being said, hope you enjoyed. Do leave a like and all of that, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.